Hello dear students. In this session for the subject of international business, a topic of drivers of globalization for 5th semester BCom students in the University of Mysore, will study about introduction of drivers of globalization, regional integration of drivers of globalization and strides in technology. Before going to this session, we'll recap the last session what we have done. We have studied about emerging global economy, what are the different global economies in the world, how a globe is one single market, everything. And while studying, we understand the emerging economies in the world, and also we understand the features, processes, and components of globalization. We studied different processes involved in globalization, and we studied the different components involved in the globalization. In this session, in drivers of globalization, the objective of learning is to understand the global drivers like NAFTA. NAFTA means North American Free Trade Agreement, EU, European Union, and ASEAN. Also, to understand the globalization strides and its growth. So, after studying this session, we'll come to understand the globalization, what is mean by globalization drivers, and we'll come to understand the strides of globalization. Let's start the introduction. The drivers of globalization are factors contributing to the globalization, including establishment of WTO. So these are the factors are contributing to establish the WTO. WTO means World Trade Organization. Emergence and growth of regional integration, decline in trade barriers, decline in investment barriers, increase in FDI or indirect investment, technological changes, and growth of multinational companies. The factors of globalization will help to establish the WTO, and it also creates a growth in regional integration, decline in trade barriers, the barriers between the trade are removed, decline in investment barriers, the investment barriers removed from one country to another country, and also foreign direct investments are increased. The technological changes and growth of the MNCs are increased. Declining trade barriers. Declining trade barriers. International trade occurs when the goods flow across the countries. Government uses to impose trade barriers like quotas and tariffs in order to protect domestic business from the competition of international business. Advanced countries after World War II agreed to reduce tariffs in order to encourage free flow of goods. The member countries of the General Agreement on Trade and Tariff in various rounds of negotiations agreed to reduce the tariff rates. The Uruguay round of negotiations contributed to further reduction of trade barriers and extension of GATT to cover manufactured goods and services. Next one, decline of investment barriers. Global business firms invest capital in order to establish manufacturing and other facilities in foreign countries. Foreign governments impose barriers on foreign investment in order to protect domestic industry. But various countries have been removing these barriers on foreign direct investment in order to encourage the growth of global business. Growth in foreign direct investment. Growth in foreign direct investment. The investment made by economy in new manufacturing or marketing facilities in a foreign country is referred to as a foreign direct investment. There are a number of reasons for the growth of FDI in recent years. These reasons include rises in sales and profits, enter rapidly growing markets, reduce costs, consolidate trade blocks, protect domestic markets, protect foreign markets, acquire technological and managerial know-how. In next, growth of multinational companies, that is MNC. MNC. A multinational corporation or company is an organization doing business in more than one country. Transnational company produces markets investments and operates across the world. MNCs and TNCs have been growing and spreading their operations due to market, financial, and other superiorities and the expansion of international markets. So these are all the regional integrational or regional groups for to driving the globalization. This study about strides in technology. The first one is microprocessors and telecommunications, the internet and world wide web. Third one is online globalization. Fourth one, transportation technology. We'll study one by one detailedly in the next class. Okay. Thank you.